Hello you lovely people, and welcome back to a new adventure. I am out. It's Friday, I finished work, I got to Helmsley and I'm starting the Cleveland way. So join me and see what I get up to. Right guys, so I'm starting my walking for Wayne, good mate of mine, in aid of the MS Society, Multiple Sclerosis. Obviously I'll go more into it later on in the video. But yeah, finished work early. I was going to get the bus to Scarborough, then I had literally 5 minutes to get from the bus there to the bus to Helmsley, which would have meant I got here at 4 o'clock, giving me about 2 hours walking time, and that's if I caught that bus, and if there's any traffic I might have missed it. But I'm getting an Uber for 33 quid, and that took me 50 minutes, so I'm here for 1, well just after 1. Hoping to stop a couple of miles out. Sutton Bank's 10 miles, if I can get there I'm happy. 109 miles to go, so just steady as you go. I think I've done about a mile, so only got 108 to go. I think my next stop really is Revo Abbey, which is obviously the ruins of an abbey. I know Sutton Bank's 10 mile. If I can get 10 mile, originally the target was High Paradise Farm, which is a campsite. But after got told it was about 12 mile, and when I've looked into it, it's 15. So it might just be too much of a push to get there in time. If I can get a Sutton Bank, I'll have to get a little stealth camp in, and then just means tomorrow. Originally the target was Osmotherley, but if I can get past Osmotherley, wild camp again, job's a good one. Cleveland Way. Again, Cleveland Way, it's a bit worn. Yeah, so I've just come over the bridge. Before the bridge is the turn into Revo Abbey, which I'm not going to. That would be a detour. And that's 3 miles done already. 106 left to go. But who's counting? Yeah, been easy going so far. Woodland on a pretty well established path. Now I'm just on a bit of road walking. Lovely babbling brook. Be a cracking spot there for a pitch. Just been past a couple of, I'm guessing, the fishing lakes. Just pace is just steady. Done a bit of road walking, then off into this woodland. A little bridge over there, and I've seen countless amounts of pheasants. So if Mick was here with his catty, there's one there. He heard me mention Mick and his catty, could have caught us dinner. There's loads in that field. So I've just gone past a sign, Sutton Bank, a mile and a half. That's probably about half a mile back. So yeah, wind's picking up. Keep feeling a couple of spots of rain. Hopefully this weather stays off. Talking to a lady back there, she was asking where my plan was. I said, oh, I was aiming for High Paradise Farm. I said, well, I don't think I'll make it. And she went, it's not that far. So yeah, I'm going to get a Sutton Bank, and then, I mean, it's not, I think it's about 3:30 maybe, 20 past 3. Gonna lose a light about 7, just after 7. So if I can get pitched up either in the farm or a little stealth camp somewhere, I want to be doing that about 6, sorry. Get some scran, get my head down, and I can get up nice and early, make a start in the morning. Absolutely beautiful woodland there. If I really had to, I could probably find a spot in there somewhere. It's right next to the farmer's field. It's definitely starting to spit now. But when we're walking through this bit, I'm sheltered from it, so yeah, should be okay. And if it was dark, oh, that's nice, a path. You could quite easily get a tent there. Or even a bit further in, if you had to. But it's far too early to be pitching up. It's too early to be thinking about pitching up. Legs are feeling good. Slight twinge in my hip, but that could just be old age. Yeah, I'll bring you back when we get to Sutton Bank, which shouldn't be too far away now. There's the first honesty box. But the cupboards are bare. No homemade flapjacks, which would have been nice. Whoa, nearly stacked it. Cleveland Way, Sutton Bank. I don't think there's many of these on the Cleveland Way honesty boxes. Right guys, we've made it to Sutton Bank. There's the National Park Centre there. Toilets, cafe, please. Toilets are open until 5. The Truffle Hog's open until 5. Could have a can of Coke, but I think I'm just going to press on and head down to back onto the Cleveland Way path. Right guys, I think I found my shelter for tonight. Look at that. Yeah, I don't think I'll fit in there. Not with this fat ass anyway. So yeah, we'll push on. Come here. Like a little wooden shelter in the woods. Right guys, we've made it to the finest view in England. So what we've got there, straight ahead, that is known as Hood Hill. There's a gliding school just up here. And then you've got Ralston Scar, which is the flat bit there, and just down there just there, this won't be the last time you hear this on this video, but I've camped down there. That's Gormley Lake. That's full of pike and leeches. hell of a lot of leeches. Not quite sure what that is. S on it. Wordsworth wrote a poem from this viewpoint. It's a box trail. N. But I'm not going to lie, guys, that is a pretty fine view, if I do say so myself. No comparison, obviously. The Big Dipper, the plough. Yeah. Right. Onwards and upwards. That's Gormire. I'm led to believe that's one deep lake, and there's nothing feeding it, so I don't know what that means, but yeah, there's no lake, streams or rivers or anything feeding it. Oh yeah, fresh water. A little interesting fact. And this barrier has literally just been done, because I've seen that on the Cleveland Way Facebook group that they were doing this. It's obviously to separate the two paths. There's a cycle path. Right, we've made it to Baldby Forestry, Cleveland Way, Osmotherley 9 mile, Sutton Bank 3 mile, so I don't think we're too far off High Paradise Farm. Fingers crossed we can get in there. Nice shower, set the tent up, shower, food, bed, be asleep for about 8, get a good 10 hours. Right guys, just coming up to High Paradise Farm. It's just over 15 miles. So I'm going to go in, see if I can get pitched for the night. Hammock over there. So the next footage, if it's me walking, I couldn't get in. If it's me outside my tent, I want to get a pitch. Set up. I'm in the Lanshan too. I did get into High Paradise Farm. What a place. Hammock there, hammock over there, picnic benches everywhere, barbecue pits, fire pits. What a place. But yeah, I'm going to get my tent all sorted out, and I'm going to go and get a quick shower. For tonight, I'm in the Climate Insulated Static V Lite. I'm in the OEX Evolution Phantom Evo 200. A little purchase I got from Temu, a sleeping bag liner, because that's my winter sleeping bag. That should add a little bit extra R value. So yeah, I'm showered, I've eaten now, so I'm just gonna chill for half an hour or so, and then probably think about getting my head down about 8 o'clock. The time is 6:45. So yeah, I shall catch us in the morning. It's 8:30. I'm up, packed up. That's where I was last night. There's my breakfast. Back on the baby food. I'm going to have this, put my rubbish in the bin, fill up my water, and then I'm going to see if I can find someone to pay. That's when I arrived last night. Obviously I made contact with the owners. They told me where to pitch up and to come and find them to pay. So enjoy my breakfast, go and pay, fill my water up, and then we'll be on our way. Osmotherley, our next destination. Right guys, that's us set off from High Paradise Farm. Absolutely beautiful little spot. Obviously you can stay in the cottages there. There's a big massive tent, or like you say, you can camp in there. They've got a tea room that's open from 10 in the morning. Or while I was in there paying for my camping, I was offered a hot beverage, but yeah, I just want to crack on. But the freshly baked cakes in there looked absolutely amazing. Highly recommend getting yourselves down here. But yeah, we're on route. I think we're about 7 miles from Osmotherley, which I think going to be too short of a day. So if I can get to Osmotherley for lunchtime, I know there's a pub there, so I might be able to get in the pub, pint of coke and a bit of scran, soup or something, and then push on for another couple of miles, which will shorten my day tomorrow to Kildale. Just a bit cold, so I put my waterproof on just for the time being. Well, yeah, that's my view at the minute, guys. So if I didn't get in there in High Paradise Farm last night, I could have got in them woods, I reckon. Just heading down now into Osmotherley, where, fingers crossed, I'm going to get a pint of coke. Get some sugar in me. But yeah, it's basically all, once I left the farm, walked a little bit into a woodland, came out the woodland, and then it's just been barren moorland, but in its way uniquely beautiful. And the views are just opening up in front as I come around this corner. Absolutely stunning. Just past. Sign said Osmotherley 2 mile. Stop to take on some water and a breakfast bar. Now, just gonna have a stroll into Osmotherley. Hopefully find that pub, get a pint of coke, and like I say, maybe even a sandwich or soup or something like that. Have a little rest, and then we'll head out, get a couple of miles to knock off tomorrow's journey to Kildale. Oh, just in the distance there, somewhere on there, you'll be able to see. I'm guessing that's Osmotherley. been to Osmotherley, well, I've drove through it a few times while camping. Obviously, as a kid, used to camp at Codbeck. I had a walk into Osmotherley once to get some chips from a cafe. Whether that cafe's still there, I don't know. And then once we get out of Osmotherley, we'll join up with the path for the coast to coast. We walk Lordstones and all that way. But one target at a time. Next target, Osmotherley. So that's me. I've made it to Osmotherley. Oh, what about that for place? And there's the pub. Right in front of me is the pub. Oh, right, gonna get a pint.
Can you bring some water off you and even for the dog? Yes? Thank you. There you go. No problem.
Cheesy chips, sticky toffee pudding, second pint of Coke. Stepping back off after I've eaten this. So we can get another 5-6 miles in a day. Right, so that's Osmotherley done. On my way out now. Cheesy chips, sticky toffee. I couldn't eat all the sticky toffee pudding, stuffed. Just gonna have a nice slow walk now. And when I got to the pub, I ended up dropping my camera. Smashed all the screen. Look, it was only the protective cover on the front, so I've peeled that off. And let's hope I don't drop it again, because I will break the screen this time. Right, I'm now on the path me, Adam and young Josh took when we left Ingleby Cross and we were doing the coast to coast. So if I'm not mistaken, just ahead there, there's a wall, there's a National Trust sign, and more importantly there's a bench. So I'm going to have a 5-minute sit down, take on some water. But yeah, I was just thinking there, literally every multi-day hike I've done, they're all linked at one point or the other. We've crossed paths. So when I done Hadrian's Wall, that linked to the Cumbrian Way at Carlisle. Cumbrian Way links with the coast to coast when it passes Borrowdale Youth Hostel, and that path there into Stonefoot. Heriot's Way links the coast to coast at Keld and Reef, and the Cleveland Way links to the coast along this path to Claybank Tops, Wainstones, Lordstones. It's all linked. So yeah, I think next year there's talk of doing the West Highland Way, which doesn't connect any of them walks, but then there's Lady Anne Walk, 100 miles, and that'll link in with my other hikes, linking with Heriot Way and the coast to coast at Hawes and then Kirby Stevens. So yeah, I'm coming up to the bench shortly. Got a little brook there, but you can see the devastation. The recent rainfall, this was probably underwater. Yeah, just come past some sign that said 4 miles to Osmotherley, so that means I've done 4 miles since leaving Osmotherley. Obviously that's 11 miles for the day. Whee! Gonna push on, see what we can do. Like I say, whatever we do today is off tomorrow's total. Highest point of the Cleveland Way. Boshed it. Right, head down, hopefully out the wind because it's blowing a howling. Me at Lordstones. Fortunately the cafe's closed, so no pint of coke, unfortunately. So I'm going to carry on. I'm going to see if I can find a little pitch for the night. I'm going to have a break shortly, take on some water. But it's nice to be down out of the wind. But now I've got that to climb, which I'm not looking forward to. But hey ho, see if I can find a spot. That is me in my tent. 10 to 6. So about the same time. The only thing is, no shower for me tonight. I'm stealth camping in the little woods, just down from Lordstones. I have a little flat spot, so that'll do me. Yeah, as you know, I'm doing the Cleveland Way for Wayne and raising money in aid of MS Society, which is multiple sclerosis, and it's a lifelong condition. It affects the brain, spinal cord and optic nerves. The immune system mistakenly attacks parts of these systems, causing damage. The damage shows up through symptoms like fatigue, balance issues, problems with vision, speech, numbness or others. In the UK, obviously, when I was looking into MS, I'd done a bit of research, and there's just a couple of figures I came out with. In the UK, there's over 150,000 people living with MS. Every year, more than 7,100 new cases are diagnosed. That works out at about 135 people a week. That's shocking, really. MS usually begins in people in their 30s or 40s, though symptoms can show earlier, and it's about 2.5 times more common in women than men. While there's no cure yet, many treatments exist that can help manage symptoms, reduce relapses, slow progression and improve the quality of life. That is why support, awareness and research is so vital, and that's why I'm walking the Cleveland Way, 109 miles for Wayne and for everyone living with MS, because every step counts. There will be a link below if you'd like to donate as little as possible. It all helps. I'm absolutely amazed on how much we've raised so far. Smashed the target of 200, and as we stand we're at £565, which I'm led to believe £500 can help go for a grant for someone who's suffering with MS to have a breakaway, which I think is a fantastic cause. So if raising this money gets someone with MS away for a little break, fantastic, and yous have all helped. Yeah, like I say, it's 6:15. I'm going to get some scran. I've just had a block of jelly. Yeah, I'm going to get some food. I think I'm going to have beef stew, or mushroom risotto. Dehydrated meal, so I'll have to get some water boiled. I'll probably catch us in the morning. Right, good morning you lovely people. I'm all packed up. That's where I was. We did get some rain last night. I'm hoping all I'm feeling now is what's fallen off the trees. So, got to make our way up now. And then we're heading today to Kildale. I've emailed them and they've booked me a spot. So, I'm in Kildale bulk barn campsite tonight. Right, bring you back. Can't really film a lot at the top because there's nothing to see. The fog is bad at the top. I'm hoping I'm heading towards Claybank car park where I'm led to believe there's a burger van or coffee van or something. Nice bottle of water and a can of coke. And if I do burgers, sausage, butty and egg. Absolute view for miles. But yeah. Yeah, so I just walked up to the car park. The coffee van's not there. Just online he's up from 9. This is Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday. So that might be why he's not there. Oh well. We shall crack on. See what we can do. And on the Cleveland Way. Just been walking with some ladies doing the coast to coast. Walked with them from Claybank Top. Brilliant. They're doing the coast to coast. They're doing it in sections. They're going to get to Blakey Ridge today and then come back next year to complete it. Said to them when I see them on the Facebook group, I'll give them a shout out. But yeah, really nice to have met them ladies. Doing a cracking job. I'm off to Kildale now. So on the old tracks and the Cleveland Way peters off down to Kildale. That is correct. The sun is out. Just stopped for a quick break. Take on a couple of squishies. Sour cherry and apple. Bit of water. Whoa. Yeah. The jacket's going to stay on for the time being. Just going to have 10 minutes. Yeah, this path ain't too nice on the feet, all the rocks. But yeah, going to enjoy my break. Cheers. Yeah, I was getting a little bit excited back there because just in the distance is Captain Cook's monument. So I thought, got to be pretty close. Thinking we'd probably just head down. No. By the look of it, I'll come over there, along, and then down. Yep. So just stopping for a quick break. Give the feet a rest. Oh yeah. Right, so I've made it to Kildale Bunk Barn campsite and farm. Just up there. That's my next stop tomorrow. Captain Cook's monument's up there. You can just see where I've walked today, all the way along them. And the sun is well and truly out. Got a bit of gear drying out, got my tent drying out. Boots are off. Still need to pay for my camping. But in the email they told me I can set up, just in case they're not here when I arrive. I think I'm going to have a little mooch to see if I find somewhere I can fill up my water. I'm a bit thirsty. But yeah, what a cracking spot, what a location. Views for miles. Absolutely stunning. I'm in the Lanshan too. Just got a bit of gear out. I'm just airing it out while I've got the chance, while it's nice. Got a pair of socks drying, towel just rinsing out. Oh, hang on. If you know, you know. That is one of the most well-travelled ducks, tactical ducks there is. Coast to coast. Hadrian's Wall. Harriet's Way. Cumbria Way. And now he's almost halfway through the Cleveland Way. Absolutely beautiful sight. I'm just going to let these air out. I think I'm going to go and get myself a quick shower. Just over there's the showers. There's a little kitchen, which is perfect because I think there's a kettle there, so instead of me boiling my water up, I'm going to use the kettle. I've got a dehydrated mushroom risotto and a crumble for afterwards. That's been on so many adventures and never came out the bag. See, I've got my air mat up. Just enjoying the weather, if I'm honest. It's absolutely beautiful. So, yeah. Go and have a shower. So, for tea tonight was porticello mushroom risotto, and I've got to say, Firepot redeemed themselves there because that was absolutely delicious. Last night I had beef stew and pearl barley or something. I couldn't eat it, but that was absolutely divine. Lovely jubbly. What have you to eat it to? Honestly, over there I've walked along the top of them, boom boom boom, looped round. Then tomorrow I've got to go back up this way, back round to climb that Captain Cook's Monument. Captain Cook's Monument down to Cribgate car park, up the hill there, along past Rosebery Topping, which I won't be visiting because I ain't adding extra miles to the journey. Luckily tomorrow there's no camping, I'm staying at Adam's house, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to get everything, all my electronics recharged. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Get my gear washed. Adam knows what it's like. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've just been sat here chilling. I don't even know what the time is. Let's have a look. It's only 5:05. Use the kettle in there to do my dehydrated meal. Saves me using me gas on my stove. So yeah, so I've just been chilling. I'm going to give it an hour or so and I'll have me pudding. Decathlon crumble, which has been in my bag for years. Took it on so many journeys and never used it. Yep, we're going to try the crumble. And if you know me, you know I love a crumble. So how does this compare to a Camping Dan 85 crumble? Fill a hole. Nothing on the scale of a crumble from Camping Dan, because I am the crumble man. But I'm going to finish this off and hang about, I think, for another hour or so before getting in my tent.